Today I'm going to be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy A16 5G, and as you can see here, this is the box that it comes in. The box all around it is white. At the top it says Samsung. In the middle we have an image of the device, the back and front, and then at the bottom it says Galaxy A16 5G. So now let's take a look around the box. So on the right side is all blank. It just shows the model number of the device here at the bottom. At the top, we don't have anything. On the left side, it says Galaxy A16 5G, and at the bottom, we just have a bunch of barcodes, and it says that the device it is a light gray with 128 gig of RAM. So for the speed of the device, it varies between 4 to 8 gigs depending from which carrier will you get the device. So now while I do the little unboxing, I will also be reading some of the specs of the device so you can know everything that you can expect from it. So as you can see here on the back, we have two seals, one on the top and one at the bottom. So now let's go ahead and break those so we can have access to the device. So as you can see, the box is very slim, so it does not come with a brick for the charging. Okay, so both of the seals are broken. So as you can see back here, it says Galaxy A16 5G. It says packaging contains Samsung Galaxy A16 5G, a USB-C to USB-C cable, the quick start guide, and terms and conditions. Okay, so now let's go ahead and remove this from the packaging. Okay, so the first thing that we have here, we have another box on top of the box. And here we have the SIM injection tool, as you can see right there. And then inside this packaging, we have some documentation and the charging cable, as you can see here. So type C to type C. Okay, let's see what else. Documentations here, the quick start guide, terms and conditions, as you can see right there. So that's basically everything that comes there. So now let's go ahead and continue. So the next thing that we have is the device itself, and that's basically will be everything from the box, as you can see right here. Okay, so now before unboxing or removing the wax paper that is protecting the device, let's go ahead and read some of the specs. So the screen size of the device, it is a 6.7 inch, as you can see here. So now let's go ahead and remove this wax paper. Okay, so here from the side, right here. Okay, the device looks really good. It is a light gray, but depending how the light hits it, it will look kind of white or dirty white, as you can see right here. Okay, and then all around it is gray on the rails. We have here the power button, and now we also have a fingerprint sensor, as you can see right there, and the volume rocker all on the right side. At the top, we have a noise cancellation mic. And on the left side, we have the SIM tray, so we can insert the SIM. And then at the back, we have the 3 cameras and an LED flash. And then at the bottom, it says Samsung. At the bottom of the device, we have the microphone, the Type-C charging port, and the speaker. Okay, so like I said before, the screen size of the device, it is a 6.7 inch. And the screen resolution is 1080 by 2340 pixels. The rear camera, it is a 50 megapixel and it records at 1080p, and the RAM can vary between 4 to 8 gigs, and we have a Dimensity 6300, and the battery capacity of the device, it is 5000 milliamps, and the charging speed, it is up to 25 watts. So the weight of the device, it is 200 grams, basically 7.5 ounces. The build quality, for the front, we have obviously glass. The back, it is plastic. As you can hear it, it sounds very different. So from the front, okay, so glass on the front and plastic at the back. And then the frame is also all plastic. This device supports nano-SIM. The device, it is IP54 dust protected and water resistant, basically like water splashes. For the display, we have a Super AMOLED at 90 Hz. With 800 nits. We have an 86% screen to body ratio, and we have a 385 ppi density. So for the platform, this device comes with Android 14, and it supports up to 6 major Android upgrades. Basically, it has One UI 6.1. So for the chipset, we have the Exynos 1330 5 nanometer, or the MediaTek Dimensity 6300 6 nanometer, depending from which region or carrier you get your device. We have a CPU of an Octa-Core, and the GPU, it is a Mali G68 MP2 or a Mali G57 MC2. For the memory, the device can support up to a MicroSD XC. So basically, we can install a MicroSD on the device. And for the internal memory, we have 128 gig with 4 gig of RAM. For the main camera on the back, we have a 50 megapixel with a 1.8 wide angle camera. We also have a 5 megapixel with a 2.2 ultra wide and a 2 megapixel with a 2.4 macro. And the features, we have basically the LED flash, the panorama, and HDR with the video capability of a 1080p at 30 frames per second. And now for the selfie camera, so the front camera, it is a 13 megapixel with a 2.0 wide angle camera, and it records at 1080p at 30 frames per second. So for sound, the device has a loudspeaker, and we don't have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. This device has a Bluetooth 5.3, and this device supports NFC, and the USB, we have Type-C, but the 2.0 version. And some of the features, we have a fingerprint sensor on the power button, and again, the battery size, it is a 5000 milliamp with a charging capability of 25 watt wire. Okay guys, so this is basically gonna be completing the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A16 5G, as you can see here. So basically that's going to be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like my video, please click the like button. You can subscribe to my channel to click on more content. If you have any question, please leave it down below. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.